All right, man. Apparently, the NFL is going to fine players for every infraction, unvaccinated players for every infraction revolving to COVID-19. All right, DeAndre Hopkins and Cole Beasley have stated that they may not play football. That could be a pump fake. That could be facts. That can be anywhere in between that, depending on how they feeling. All right, but let's get to it. Hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the NFL playlist. All right, so the NFL to fine unvaccinated players up to 14 plus 1,015 basically for any violations of COVID-19 protocol. Unvaccinated NFL players will be subjected to a fine of $14,650 every day they violate the COVID-19 protocol procedures. A spotlight was put on the punishment after a report that Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians will fine players 14 racks, $1,000 for people understanding lingo, on the spot every time he isn't wearing the mask or breaking protocol. The article did not directly quote Arians and did not specifically whether it was a team rule, league rule, leading some to speculate Arians was instituting the fine on his personal rule. Quote, NFL policy, Arians told ESPN in the text mode is league rules. League spokesperson Brian McCarthy confirmed on ESPN that Arians was correct in understanding NFL rules. The stipulation placed a premium on wearing appropriate PPE, offer restrictions on number of players and types of venue players may gather in social or team-related purposes. Arians said the Bucs will have a close to 85% player full vaccination by the final cutdown. Some players have voiced their resistance to the vaccine. However, running back Leonard Fournette, whose 448 yards from scrimmage was the most of any player on any team this preseason, tweeted, "Vaccine, I can't do it." All right, Antonio Hamilton, a newcomer expected to provide depth at the cornerback, called the vaccine experiment in the tweet. Said, quote, "If they get rid of me for sharing information to the misinformed, then so be it." Arians said the Bucs have not brought any doctors or vaccine specialists to address the team as whole, which Ron Rivera did with the Washington football team, but the doctors has been made available to address players' concerns individually should they still choose not to get the vaccine. Arians said, just follow the last year's rules. All right? So my thing is this. I'm telling you, man, look, the NFL ain't going to stand up for their money and stand up for their black pride. Right now, it's time to take a stand. It's time to do a lockout. It's time to take a stand on this shit now. Now they went from playing with y'all to playing with y'all guaranteed money to playing with y'all race and playing with racism, which most of y'all don't care about anyway. Now they going to play with y'all livelihood. Like Ezekiel Elliott, he said his family didn't believe in vaccines growing up. Cowboys running back. So now every time you do a violation, every time you ain't wearing your mask correctly, 15,000. Every time you ain't social distancing, 15,000. Like shit, I'll just sit this out. I'll sit this shit out, dude. This is why it's important to get an education, bro. This is why when they give you that scholarship, which people think that scholarship is 4 years guaranteed education. No, it's not. That scholarship can be renewed on a year by year basis, especially for players that's red shirt and shit. That's why it's important for y'all to get that education. I do no child development. Go do a real major so you can fall back and make real money. At least do finance or accounting or something like that, where you can understand finance and make your money back. If you depend on paycheck to paycheck, and they say a lot of players in the NFL depend on paycheck to paycheck to get by in the NFL. You're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna have to force to get the vaccine. You got to force to follow the protocol, but they ain't gonna be very anal about that. And for me is this, unvaccinated players, the same thing can happen to them. You can be in the room with an unvaccinated player and he coughing, you get sick, and you was following all the rules and you still get it. Or he touched the desk and you still get it. That's my thing. Now, how you gonna say, vaccinated players go do what they want to do, but they still can get sick too? So, that's on the players, man. Either, if they take a stand on this, man, this was their threshold. This was their breaking point. But, some people might just sit the year out. DeAndre Hopkins said he might just walk away. Imagine you making the playoff push, or imagine you find a motherfucker the 10th time. You like, come on. You 140,000? Like, come on, what I'm playing for? What if you find somebody 20 times? What's your threshold to walk away from this shit? You lose a game check. You come on, man. You lose your whole year money. Come on, what's your threshold? 1 fine, 2 fine? For people that's consistently getting fined, man, it ain't nothing to them. But to find somebody damn near 15,000, shit, nigga, just walk out and say I'm done. That's why it's important to take care of your money. That's why it's important to take care of your money. That's why I make sure, man, to sack up for a rainy day, to take that education that you getting, take that education that you getting in college and do something with it. Cause them players, they said did a study, they spend money on paycheck to paycheck like a regular 9-to-5 person do. You want to be fined? Come on, you want to be fined all that money? Come on, man. This is the point to see if the players got some balls. That's what point we had to see if the players finally, like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. That's 150 racks you down. And you get fined 10 times. My bad. No, excuse me. Hold on. I'm distracted. Like I said, I got company. Unwanted company. Yeah, it's 150 racks. Come on, man. Now, I'll probably say it's best for me not to play. Especially some of these knuckleheads is not going to follow it. You can't go out to eat. You can't leave the hotel room. You got to social distance. You got to have your mask on. What about the players that test positive? It's going to be funny, man. If they do it, if they clean about the players that's vaccinated that test positive. Like I said, I'll probably just sit this year out. If I was one of the players that didn't believe in vaccinations. Or didn't want to get the vaccine, I'll just sit it out. That's why it's important to learn how to invest in real estate business. They said 3 things you do. Start a business, invest in real estate. What was it? Start in business, invest in real estate, and invest in the stock market. You'll never go broke. It says the 3 things you can do. You'll never go broke if you do those 3 things. But yeah, everybody not everybody don't have people around them that you can trust, so they can follow that protocol. But personally, man, I think I might get. I supposed to get it yesterday. I might get the vaccine. It is what it is. Like I said, if your time to go, it's your time to go. People want to make a thing about, if you biblical, you believe in higher, in religion, man. Most religions tell you, man, it was written. Like a Nas album, it was written. So ain't nothing you can do. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Check the NFL playlist out. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All that social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way. Then Facebook, then Instagram. Other than that, thumbs up the video. Want to donate? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe. Check the NFL playlist out. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time.